Hello and welcome to another episode of the Classical Republican. Today we're talking about political parties again, but we're talking about the Classical Republican justification of political parties. Now, you have three types of situations with political parties these days. You have the multi-party system. It allows groups to organize and push individual issues. So the political situation can be very fluid. But they have to work in a parliamentary system. Now, then you have you have two parties, and it's very simplified. It's binary. If you want to oppose the party that's in power, you join the other one. If you want to do things that are that can get done, you join the party in power. And then we have the single party system. Now you can have, there's two types of those. You have one where the one party is dominant and it can pretty much do whatever it wants. But you can also but it also dominates all the other institutions. So you can't really do anything to defy the party. So examples are China and other communist states. A lot of times the leader will wear multiple hats, like the Politburo chair, the president, and the head of the army all at once. But then and I don't think that's a really good thing. You don't have any way to seek redress or push back from the powers that be. Now, there's another type of one-party state, and that's where you have a party that almost acts like another branch of government. Okay, this isn't an ideal party system, but I do think it's pretty good. It can be healthier than the other type of single party system in the civic sense, as long as there's no arbitrary domination and you have enough civic health, civic life to be able to push back on the party. So examples like this would be most states in the United States of America these days. There's usually one party that dominates, or is stronger than the other. And there are also examples throughout the history of the United States of America. So, for example, after the War of 1812, there were only the Democrats. The Federalists had withered away. During the New Deal era, there were only pretty much everybody was a Democrat, and if you weren't, you probably were voting Democrat. So there's a lot of there were a few times when there was only one party, and then after the Civil War, everyone was a Republican. Now, classical republicanism recognizes that there are different groups in a state. That's natural, but you need institutions that corral them, give them a place to contribute, but not dominate. Machiavelli talks about this a lot, between the rich and the poor, the oligarchy and the democracy. But if you want to get stuff done that has broad appeal or works for the common good, you need the Venetian ballot and defy the party system. Long live the Republic.